Hey gang, Rob here, Digging Florida with Rob. We want to do our 2017 year-end recap of our non-money finds. This is all the things we found that were not U.S., foreign, Wheaties, whatever, money found. Alrighty, I'm not going to itemize this whole thing because it would just take too long, and I just want to do a synopsis, okay? This sprinkler head, this sprinkler piece, and this piece of aluminum were the first three things I ever found in Denise's front yard the night I came home with my metal detector. The next day on my first hunt, I went to a closed down auto dealership. Hey, can you tell it was Volkswagen? And I found these two Volkswagen nameplates. This one they stuck together because they glue on. So as you can see, somebody stuck these two together. So I got three of those. This huge bolt that actually has VW on it. That I think they use for their tent sales. Some big bolts, a Nissan sign. This is in one of my early videos. I found actually this in a dirt parking lot in a city. The back half of a pocket watch, no face on it, modern. Let's see. My Georgia trip, I found this big spigot. I'm sure that's got some age to it, and it actually turns. A sign that was buried near the spigot with a couple bullet holes in it. And then some of my oldest relics, my frozen decorative hinge from Maryland, found in the backyard of a 1927 house. And then in Georgia, where I found the sign and the spigot, found a piece of 1800s pottery. And then this is the little piece that goes inside the mason jars, back when they used to put that white, not sure if that's glass or whatever. Okay, my costume jewelry. You can see I got me a ton of costume jewelry. Got me several religious pieces, 3 crosses, a Mother Mary, this weird looking biker skeleton thing, this thing that's got like a girl with her legs crossed to the side, some computer looking dude. All these are from our local beach here in the park that's got the little beach with it. These are from some kid's fantasy game or something. I found these all on different dates, but they're obviously related to some kid's game. I'm not sure if that's related to it too. First piece of costume jewelry we found was this earring on Clearwater Beach. This is in my first Clearwater Beach video. Costume jewelry. It took me forever to find. That kept falling out of my scoop. But here's all the costume rings we found. Mostly kids' rings. This Statue of Liberty keychain. Some nice women's brooch here. Here's your earrings. 6 earrings. This one's a Native American dream catcher with a feather on it. 3 dog tags. I haven't figured out what this is yet. I think it's the front of an arrow. I think. Oh, my boat oar. I did this at a permission house that was on the water. It's a boat oar lock. She didn't want it. I thought this was hoping this would be silver, but it's silver plated. And it's got an 1880s patent number on it, but I took it to a jeweler, and this is the 1930s edition of this company's spoon, but it's silver plated. Okay. My metal toys. My P-51, I think that is. Police car. These are the 2 Midge cars that I put in my one video. My cool tank I found in the county park tot lot. And then obviously the plastic toys are surface finds. This was in the backyard of a 1922 house. My 2 soldiers. Oh, and I found a drone metal detecting. It was in tall grass in the dark. They couldn't find it. All my aluminum fence ties. All my sinkers. All the big cotter keys for hitches came out of the carnival field where they have the carnival. These guys must lose them when they hook up their trailers to leave for the carnival. Originally, these are from my Georgia trip. This whole pile here is from my Georgia trip that I haven't, my first Georgia trip that I haven't even filmed yet or put on video. I thought these were all bullets, but they're all sinkers. They all got holes in both ends, so they're sinkers. This also came out of the carnival field, this old tag. It says, unlawful to paint, mutilate, or molest. And it's all chewed up. And it's 1966. This is from the Hilton Head trip. It's the beach umbrella anchor you screw into the sand. That was in that video with the three sisters trying to get that out. My barbecue lighter that I found at the gale force winds down at Fort DeSoto. Also my cool battle tap from Hilton Head. Two car tire bolts. All my keys I found, including, I'll show you another old key. This might be my oldest key. I'm not going to hold it because I'm losing light here. But it's probably my oldest key. All my washers. An old cell phone in a video you've never seen. Actually found that in a tot lot in a park. A flashlight that's got a magnet on the end. Found this in Surface Find. The flashlight works, but the batteries are going dead. A USB recharger plugs into your outlet. That works. Oh, and there's 4 things I'm missing. A key fob, which is probably out in my car I forgot to get. A couple more pieces of costume jewelry. A football that I found in a county park that was just laying there all by itself. And my beautiful Smith & Wesson pocket knife. I've looked all over the house and cars for that today, and I can't find it. Oh, but speaking of pocket knives, here's my really nice Cabela miniature Leatherman's tool. Yeah, learn how to talk, Rob. So that's like brand new. That was right on the beach, Surface Find. My $5 bill in a tot lot in Maryland. My whistle in Maryland. My retired Monopoly piece from 2007, I believe that was retired. My cool frog. And then the metal guitar pick in the video that I gave away a silver coin for guessing what this was. And my very first person, Eclectic Closet, Amy, guessed that correctly. She got a silver coin. Some more miscellaneous stuff, another hoop necklace. I have no idea what this thing is, but it's really cool. A hockey mask keychain. Bunch of lighters. I found a whole bunch of lighters. Some urban bling. This literally says G Unit. And a bunch of buttons. One military button. And I think this one I can't really see much. Has a little bit of age. Oh, and then my Marine Corps pendant. And let's see, what else? Golf balls, Surface Find. Oh, my real nice heavy hinge. This is a horse tack. I found this in a area that they do equestrian riding. Let's see. All right, gang, we're going to continue on with the recap here. I found 2 of the 3 things I was looking for. I found the nearly new Smith & Wesson pocket knife. It was in the door compartment holder of my car, in the little pocket of your door. I found it there. Also with 2 other pieces of jewelry I had in my car. There's the key fob I found Surface Find. Found a pair of cheater glasses Surface Find also. And then the one brooch we forgot to bring out of the house because I had to glue a stone in it. So another piece of costume jewelry. I didn't mention this big long chain. Boy, if that would have been real, I could have retired. That was in the park down the street. And then here's the ring I found on Clearwater Beach a few weeks ago. Not real, but like I say, first ring I had found in a while on the beach and it looked good. One of those pressed pennies. Another little girl's ring. A fake fingernail. Another zipper pull. And this was the 1920s house here, guys. An old key. An old drawer pull, I think. Decorative. And then these are all those roofing nail things. And then a real old screw-in finial cap. I think that's got some age to it. Oh, and then my second spoon, obviously not silver or anything. This was on the old property, on the old house going to Clearwater Beach. What else did I forget to mention? Oh, the bullets. I wanted to mention the bullets. These are the bullets I've found. This one might have some age to it. As you can see, that's hit something and been smashed. This I found at an old abandoned school up in North Florida. That was built in the 30s, and to me that looks like a high-powered rifle range round. It's pretty old. And then this looks like another rifle range. You can see the grooving in that. A rather big shell casing there for a 45, and then just some various. It's got 2 rings in it, but it looks fairly modern. Some cool old ring. Oh, and the pocket watch, or this waist watch, clip watch, I found that on the beach right down the street in our local county park. And I I think that's about it, guys. Alrighty, that's our wrap up. Hope you enjoyed it. Boy, there's a lot of stuff on this table. Of course, as soon as I turn the camera off, I remember something else. Here's 2 tokens. I think we found 11 or 12 tokens this year. I didn't bring them out of the house, but here's the 2 that were in the stuff I was getting ready. So I think we found 11 modern tokens. Chuck E. Cheese, all local businesses, nothing ancient. All right, now that's it. Hey gang, Rob here. This is by no means all of it, but here is quite a bit of the trash that I dug this year. I'm going to be doing an end of year video on some of my best finds. So this has been sitting here for a year, and the girlfriend has asked numerous times very politely to please get this out of her garage. So we're going to the recycling center today and getting rid of all this, I guess, so we can refill it up again through the coming year. Alrighty guys, off to recycling. Hey gang, as you can see, my tub is empty of metal, and since today is December 29th, Friday, today is the last working or business day of the year, and the recycling place was closing 2 hours earlier at 3 o'clock, and as luck would have it, I got there at 10 till 3, so I was one of the last customers they took. And guys, who says you can't make money metal detecting? I got, take it off my pen here, 1, 2, 3, and $4 for all my scrap metal. And I took another bunch up there a month ago with a bunch of aluminum cans and got $3 and change. So $7 in scrap metal this year, guys. See, you can make money metal detecting. Alrighty.